Now, she says that healthy can be delicious, and I never believe that until she comes on the show. Welcome, health and nutrition expert, the Balanced Babe, Sarah Baker.
Hi. Yeah, with her own babe.
Yes, and Lil Bubby Boy is his name, right?
Lil Bubby Boy, yeah.
Lil Bubby Boy.
Lil Bubby Boy.
7 months
Hey,
pregnant. Congratulations.
Oh my God, I'm trying to mentally. Oh, thank you. He's coming so soon. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for birth.
Yes. When's your due date?
September 10th.
Yeah, that's around the
corner. So it's coming up. It's really coming up. I'm freaking out a little bit, but you know.
So you're eating for 2 right now, but you're still eating healthy, and you have some healthy recipes for summer.
I'm eating as healthy as I can, you know. The one thing I learned is that it's all about balance, hence, you know, my business name. But yeah, I have some.
Wait, have you had any cravings?
Oh my God, girl. Okay, so you know, before this, I was dairy-free. Now I love cheese. I eat cheese, yeah. And before that, I mean, it didn't really agree with me. It gave me hormonal acne and all this stuff.
Now it's perfect. It's agreeing with the baby.
He loves it. So that's all I eat, like goat cheese. I eat those Baby Bell wheels of cheese.
Yeah, I love those too.
I love cheese too.
Ice cream. Oh my God.
I'm not pregnant. I love cheese, but let's talk about some healthy
So first up, we have our healthier summer entertaining recipes. First up, we have our healthier burgers. So if you're trying to transition into more of a plant-based lifestyle, I put half turkey meat and half quinoa in these patties to help you kind of ease out of meat and poultry consumption, but still keep that flavor there. Yeah.
I'm always frightened to try this stuff, but it always tastes better than it sounds.
I'm surprised you didn't go for
it may not be warm,
the
but you know, yeah, if you want to be extra healthy, eat the one that's open-faced.
How about this?
So you mix the turkey and the quinoa together, and I also added some veggies in there. I added some kale, some carrots, some feta cheese. I topped it with some coleslaw just to make it a little bit tangy.
Good.
It's really good.
You like it?
It tastes just like turkey.
Yeah.
Because I don't eat quinoa. Ugh.
Share it around.
Oh,
well, you can't really taste the quinoa in there,
I can't even taste it.
Yeah.
It tastes just like
so
turkey.
that's the thing for people that are like, ooh, quinoa. It's a really great way to add that into your diet. And then to make it extra healthy.
There's broccoli on the hamburger.
Yeah. That's the coleslaw. Yep.
My producers have pointed out you're the only guest we have in the kitchen that actually eat all of the stuff.
Well, hey,
because
I'll take that as the compliment.
You've built up some credibility in the last segments.
Yeah,
all right, what do we have next?
Next up is our healthier Crockpot baked beans. So a lot of baked beans are super high in sugar. That's because people usually use ketchup or barbecue sauce, and that's really high in sugar, and fillers, preservatives, all these things you don't really want. So instead, I nixed all the condiments, and I just put simply tomato sauce and maple syrup, which is a natural substitution for sugar, yes. Added my smoky seasonings, chili, paprika, all that stuff, liquid smoke. I threw butter beans and pinto beans and all those ingredients in a crock pot, put it on high for 7 hours, and you're done.
7 hours?
7 hours.
Yeah,
so
that's what people do in crock pots, right?
Yes.
I was going to say that the recipe's quick and fast, but this one takes some time.
Well, this one's quick and fast. You just kind of throw it all in there.
You just do it before you go to work, and when you get home from work, it's done. And it actually tastes really good.
Right, as long as the house is still standing.
Yes. Okay. The next up is my, what is this called? Cornbread. Oh my God. Pregnancy brain is another thing. Like, I forget everything. I'm like, what's this called? So this is actually a vegan recipe. So cornbread is typically filled with butter, milk, all sorts of white flours, things that aren't really healthy. This is a little bit of a sweeter recipe, and I'll tell you why. So I substituted coconut oil instead of butter. And if you don't like coconut oil, you could also substitute olive oil. But you're getting those healthier fats in your recipe. So I substituted that, and then I used nut milk instead of milk. And this recipe actually calls for 1 single egg, but I ran out of eggs yesterday, so I mashed up a 1/4 cup of a banana, and that's why you taste that banana.
Oh, I can taste it,
Yes, but banana is a really great vegan egg substitute for when you're baking breads or goods, because the purpose of the egg is to hold everything together, and the banana does that as well. So you're also getting some nutrients, and instead of white flour, I used oat flour. So you're getting, you know, some nutrients in your cornbread instead of just corn.
Yeah, this tastes delicious. I like this better than regular cornbread.
Oh, and I drizzled it with honey to make it sweet.
Yeah,
you know,
that's good.
A little bit of extra. Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Next up is our healthier pasta salad. So I have been craving that macaroni salad with mayonnaise.
Yes.
You know that? Where it's just nothing but mayo. And I've had my fair share, but this lightens it up. So this is lightened up because it has Italian dressing. So it's really simple to make at home, or you can find healthier brands at Whole Foods or Jewel or whatever grocery store. That's just look for dressings that have low sugar, low sodium, and already you're saving yourself. But I made my own with just vinegar, olive oil, Italian seasoning, some lemon, some garlic, and the noodles. A lot of people think like, oh, you know, I have to cut carbs, so I just have to cut my noodles. Not necessarily. There's bean bean noodles out now. There's
Are these
chickpea
bean noodles?
Those are chickpea noodles.
Oh,
Don't
really?
they taste just like the regular thing?
You got to try this, Ryan.
Yeah.
Seriously. You
Yeah.
love pasta.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your fork?
Yeah,
I guess so.
You never have a
I was just
plate
about
and
to
fork
eat.
ready.
We share everything, guys.
Yeah.
Too much.
But I love
good.
this pasta because there's still some tanginess to it. You know how you get that with the macaroni salad? So because of the vinegar, I used red wine vinegar and a little bit of apple cider vinegar to give it that tang.
It's so good for you.
Yes, yeah. Oh, the apple cider
Oh,
vinegar.
yeah.
Oh,
Some
I
people
mean,
take teaspoons of it in the morning to help
Bubby
lose
Boy
weight.
doesn't like it,
That's
but-
another thing I'm starting next Monday.
Yeah. And
what do we have left?
last but not least is our healthier blueberry pie. So this is an obvious kind of thing I have going on here. I just nixed the whole top of the pie crust just to save yourself on some pie crust because you know you want to cut back on the sugar, the flour, whatever you need. But really we're focusing on the filling. So I don't have any white sugar, I don't have any flour. I'm using honey instead of sugar. And even though honey is still high in sugar, you're still getting those vitamins, minerals, anti-inflammatory benefits. You're getting extra out of it. So if you're going to have sweets, get a natural remedy. And instead of regular flour, I use cassava root flour, which is wheat-free and gluten-free.
Wow, Sarah, thank you.
Yeah.
Great tips. They all
yeah.
taste
Good
great.
stuff, girl.
Congrats on Bubba Boy.
Thank you.
All right.